80,000 single-family homes and condos were flipped in the second quarter of this year, nearly 5% of all sales. That's lower than what we've seen in the past decade, but it was the first increase in flipping in more than a year, according to Attom. Now, the profits are shrinking, though, down to a decade low. While the gross profit on a typical flip resulted in a $67,000 gain because of higher prices in general, the return on investment was down due to higher costs involved in flipping. That's all you're fixing up and replacing appliances, etc. Also, home price growth did begin to slow a little, so the return was just 33.5% compared with the original acquisition price. That's down from 37% in the first quarter and 40% in the same quarter of 2020. And that return, it's the lowest since 2011, when the housing market had not started its recovery from the subprime crash. All right, so where do you get the best returns? Because we know it's all about location, right? Oklahoma City, Philadelphia, Fargo, North Dakota, Pittsburgh, Omaha, Buffalo, and Baltimore. Flipping is also likely rising slightly because overall more homes are coming onto the market. Not a lot, but enough to help investors get back in again.
You look at that list of towns, and I know that some of them have been on rising house price lists in the past, but a lot of them, I'm guessing, the median price of a home or of a flipped home in those kinds of metros is lower than the national average.
Probably because those are lower priced markets. So
Right.
That's where you're going to see the gains. And that's where you're going to see the demand, because we have first time buyers trying in. We have people moving to different places because they have that flexibility now. So flipping in lower priced markets is going to result in bigger profits for sure. You don't see San Francisco or LA or New York City on any of those lists.
No, that's kind of my thing. So as profits shrink, Di, how risky is it for people to flip at the top of this market if price gains are slowing, as you said they are in many markets?
Well, the gains are slowing, but remember, we're up around 18-19% in price gains from a year ago. So even if it slows down to 10% or 5%, you're still making some money. I would watch mortgage rates, though. The higher they go, the fewer buyers you're going to have out there, and it's going to be tougher to flip for a profit. So
you said that basically the returns are down from 37% to, what did you say, 35-ish, 34-ish?
Well, so you're 33% now, and that's down from 40% a year ago. And that's your return after you've put everything into the house, because if you're flipping a house, you have to upgrade it somewhat.
Yeah, you do. And obviously some of those costs of appliances and plumbing and so forth, if you can get it, are higher.
And supply chain issues factored into that, which are higher costs as well. Everything's about supply chain. Yeah.
Yeah, you bet.